Hello, Aries, my fellow clansmen. Yes, I am an Aries sun. I do see that in the comments. I'm like, are you an Aries? If you're my clansman, I am an Aries. So, welcome to our reading. Welcome to your reading. This is your weekly actually reading with me, Cindy. So, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This week, my dear Aries, we are getting deep and spiritual about whatever comes out, whatever the story is. So we are starting with, oh, nice energy. I like that. Very fiery, Aries. We are starting with the Unknown Animal Spirit deck. We're going to pull a card to see what energy is coming towards you or influencing you or affecting you. And then we're going to see what your energy is regarding that, how it's connected with the same deck. Then this is where it gets interesting. This is like, it's mostly oracle cards. So there's 3 oracle decks and 1 tarot deck that I'm using, and it's my very esoteric tarot deck. So pretty deep messages this week. If you don't get it, expand your mind. Don't look for answers from me. I get angry. I'm getting angry. It's like people expect me to give you all the answers. It's just open your mind and apply it to your situation. It's a general reading, so don't be putting that in the comments. I don't understand what you're saying. There's words coming out of your mouth that makes no sense. All right, whatever. So, yes, you can tell I'm an Aries, and I let it all out with you guys. The divine, here we go, he's upside down. The divine masculine. This is my God and Titan deck. So we're going to find out what divine masculine energy is around, like, the card that's pulled for your person or situation, energy, whatever's coming towards you. And then I'm going into secrets. Then I'm going into my goddess deck, which is my divine feminine energy for that same situation. And then we're going to pull the same cards for you to see what it's kind of doing to your masculine and feminine energies within you. Then we're going into, oh dear, the 5 of Pentacles is on the bottom. We're going into, this is my Starman Tarot deck. So we're going to kind of see, there's not a lot of tarot cards are going to be pulled out. It's whatever comes out. I think Aquarius had 1, Pisces had 2. So we'll see what happens with that. And we'll get started. Again, this is a general reading. If you don't understand it, it probably doesn't apply to you. So don't get off in the comments. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Aries, my loves. Isn't it fun to be fiery together? But that's the thing with Aries. We can get all fiery and angry with each other. And then like within 20 minutes, it's all good again. It's like, okay, let's go do something fun. That wasn't fun. All right. What is influencing or coming towards Aries? What card needs to come out here for Aries that's around them, coming to them? Ooh, baby. Ooh, this is interesting. I would have seen this as you, but somebody, this is a tiger, a pussycat looking at you. That's a very intense energy. It's very fiery. It's very predatory. It's kind of lusty, I want to say. It's a little lusty. When I say predatory, I don't mean I'm going to take you down and I'm going to get your position at that company. It doesn't feel like that. It feels a little lusty. All right, you got the tiger. The tiger is coming for Aries. That's kind of interesting because, yeah, that's kind of like Aries energy. Okay, so what is Aries energy? What's going on with Aries regarding this tiger? How is Aries showing up in this situation? Ooh, oh, come on. You're not going to do, you know what? I don't know about that. Okay, 1 card came out and then 2. I'm going to wait. There's 2 face down that came out way after the first one flipped. This is the primary card, I want to say. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll tell you in a minute. So this is the primary card. This is very air-like energy. Whew, Aries, you are going into a very, like, I want to say spiritual connection here. Very spiritual connection. Opening up third eye, intuition on levels that it hasn't happened before for you. It's been hard, too. Getting the message that it's been hard. It's been, it's like an awakening. Oh, wow. The tiger knows exactly what's going on here. I think the tiger's doing it. The tiger's doing this. The tiger is doing this to you somehow. They're pushing you to do this. This tiger, I feel, is very knowing with this this little crescent moon in its third eye here. Very knowing about cycles and initiating them with its own inner knowing, with its own third eye, sixth chakra. Its energy center. It's activating yours, and I want to say, like, to harness it in a different way. Wow, it's interesting. Some of you might, I don't know. This is resonating for me with the Aquarius reading. I'm going to have to see how this goes. Right now it feels like the tiger is the one influencing you into this sort of awakening energy. It's a deeper awareness. Wow. It's a deeper awareness that almost makes you want to push back. Like, wow, I didn't want to see the world like this. I didn't want to see everything around me like this. Like, I was kind of happy being blind and ignorant of situations. Your own situations around you. You have a higher perspective. Okay. So the Aquarius reading, it got like a little bit sexual, but it was mostly though about like triggering. A person was coming into Aquarius's life to trigger them onto something like this, like a whole new spiritual level. That's really interesting. Okay, so there's two cards laying here. I'm not looking at them. Neither you or I know what they are. Before I flip them, I'm feeling like they do have a part in this story, but they're not about you right now. Like it's not supposed to be matched up with that, with what I just described is going on for you. It's about something else. And I was told to pull out my Tarot de la Nuit to shuffle, and it's going to tell me how to apply these two cards to this story. How do we apply these two face-down cards to this story? Oh, wow. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So let's see. This is just as much fun for me as it is for you. I don't know what these two cards are. So, okay. So the Ten of Pentacles, this is like, you might feel like darkness. Maybe you're noticing like a depletion. Things weren't as bright and sunny as you thought they were. Well, these two cards are kind of here to show you how that's going to happen. With this Ten of Pentacles. Abundance, fulfillment, stability. Ooh, and she's holding that red string that is seen in the wheel. Is it the wheel card? Yeah, it's the, where is it? Yeah, it is the wheel card. It's like she's holding that yarn. It says, it's telling me it's connected. This is a destined thing here. The universe is playing it out for you. It's connected. And here you are holding this red yarn. Now you have got the destiny. Now you've got a grip on it. Now you understand what all that crap and darkness was about. All right, then. I'm going to just put that right there. Let's see what these are. Oh. Okay. Kind of like melodramatic. Like, oh, all right. Well, it's Dragonfly and Lizard. Dragonfly and Lizard. Air and fire again. Oh, now I see the way I'm holding them. Ooh, you are affecting each other. Okay. So I'm holding them like this. So I'm holding them like this. And then, so I'm holding yours like this, and they sit above. Wait, do this. I need more hands. I was joking with a kid in the yard one day. I don't remember how we got on it, but I don't know. I said, I don't know if they needed more hands or something. I said, do you feel like you need a third arm? No, why would I need another hand? I'm like, you haven't lived long enough yet to know how many situations you're going to be in life wishing you had an extra hand or arm. Why didn't God give us 4? Okay. Do you see how, look at this. What's playing out coming towards you is fire. Yet Aries is a fire sign. What the heck? And how you are playing out is air. Well, we're not an air sign. What the heck? But as I laid these cards down, fire sat under air and air sat under fire. Isn't that cool? That's part of the message. You are actually both doing things to each other here. You are doing things to each other. This, and Aquarius is an air sign. This is weird, huh? This is really weird. So Aquarius is an air sign too. I feel very strongly that this reading is connected somehow with Aquarius. What's on the bottom? I did make a point of saying that I am looking on the bottom of this deck this week. Camel. Interesting. Fire again. But there's an interesting story with this camel. You know, the camel is about the balance between hot and cold. The balance between drought and downpour. The balance. Interesting. Okay, leave that face up. So, what I'm feeling is going on between you and this tiger personality is you are both helping each other to have an awakening. If you've already gone through that part, like, yeah, I've already done that. No. There's so many levels you don't even know, man. None of us know until you're going through another one. It's like, God, really? Again? I was so good with just, being oblivious to that. I don't need to know about that. I don't need to be aware of that, do I? Well, there you go. I guess we all signed up for this crap, huh? So, you and this tiger energy here are bringing parts of yourself into them, and they are bringing parts of themselves into you. Now, it is air, so it could also be like Libra and Gemini. Definitely. I haven't done their readings yet this week, so I can't say, right? But it is air influencing fire and fire influencing air, which is really interesting. I always say, because I have quite a bit of Gemini in my chart, I always like to say, it feeds my fire. The air comes in and like, whoosh, that's where I get, the way I was at the beginning of the reading, like, don't tell me you don't understand what's going on. Figure it out. Yeah, interesting. The air can reach much higher heights when it is warmed up with fire. Think of a hot air balloon. Wow, that is so cool. That image just came into my head. This is what's happening to the air sign. So however that, you are both really affecting each other here, and it's going to push you to, it's feeling rough right now, maybe. I don't know, I'm getting that message, but the 10 of Pentacles is where this is going. So it's going to be pretty good when you get there. Bear with me is what Spirit is saying. Just bear with us right now. The universe is working it out. You guys are reaching a new height here. So the fire is igniting the air. The molecule, imagine the molecules, they start bouncing around, and that's what starts getting that hot air balloon filling up, and then it's rising. It's rising up. It's rising up to a new level. So this air energy that you're dealing with, you've ignited it. And, interesting. You've affected each other on 2 different levels. So the air energy is becoming, like I said, this is very lusty. This is a very lusty energy. And I feel like this tiger energy is having a lot of difficulty controlling this. It's almost like a side effect of what's going on here for them. It's like, because all this Aries energy is almost like coming into them, and they're not used to dealing with that. Because it's like, it's actually an air sign. Whoa. This is really, really intense. I need to go have a lot of cold showers. Is this what it's like? No, it won't stay that way. It won't stay that way. It's just it's part of the process of this almost like ascension. And the dragonfly is sitting under the tiger. And the dragonfly to me is about seeing things more clearly that weren't seen before. So, what is the air doing to the fire? It's blowing it around. Okay? Like, the images that I'm getting is it's blowing it around. I can see a campfire. And, you know, when it's been calm and the fire's, it's just enough air. This is great. I'm good. I'm happy where I am. I don't need it anymore. And the wind comes in. It's like, whoa. It kind of knocks, I want to say it may have knocked Aries off its feet a little bit. That's why I said it feels difficult, because you're both going through each other's energies. And you're not used to, you know, when you're born, you're in that energy. I don't know what it's like to be like this. You go to school and you're too much yourself. And then, you know, you got to bring that down. You got to control it. You got to make good choices. All that shit, right? Like we do. So that's part of it. So you learn to deal with who you are, what your energy is. And then all of a sudden, it's like, here you go. This is what it's like to be Aquarius, or this is what it's like to be Gemini, or this is what it's like to be Libra. Take that on and live with that for a little while. Oh my God, what the heck? So I feel like too, like Aries is probably in their head a lot. In their head a lot right now. Because it's opening up this very intuitive aspect of your mind. I want to say it's been open before, but this is a new level. So wherever you are in your process, like some of you might be here already where you're going up here. Some of you might be here where you're going up here. Like that's where it's taking you. So where this tiger is very lusty, I feel like the crow, the Aries here, is in and out of darkness almost. In and out of overthinking. In and out of my identity, like who I am. And even in and out of wand energy, the desire. Like, what's going on here? Like, one minute I'm like, whoo, and the next minute I'm like, God, where did it go? How is that possible? I'm Aries, where did it go? Like, and then you start overthinking it. It's just like, this process, because the lizard is fire energy, but the lizard is very empathic. It tells me, you know, absorbing a lot. You're absorbing a lot, and it is very important at this time to take time out. To take time out when you feel like you need it. And that's what lizard does. Lizard finds that warm rock somewhere and gets away from all other energies. It's a lot. I'm not sure what I'm not getting any guidance in for what the tiger needs to do. It's not their reading. I'm sorry if you're cross-watching. I'm just not getting anything in for it. I'm literally not getting anything in. I could try, but the best way for me to read is just let it flow. If I push it, it's not right. If something needs to come in, it'll come in on how tiger needs to deal with this. But Aries needs to protect your energy, almost like if you start to feel like you're thinking things too much, you need to somehow pull away from the situation that's making you think too much about something. If you're almost like questioning, who the heck am I? What is this all about? Like, you kind of like, I thought I had this figured out. It's okay. Go and do something that you used to enjoy doing that may still bring you joy. Like, don't disconnect yourself completely from where you think you're going right now, because it's a very overwhelming process. This is really interesting. Wow. Oh gosh, I haven't even done the Divine Masculine Feminine card yet. Let's get into that. Jeez, it's going to be like an hour-long reading. I am so curious to see where Gemini and Libra go with theirs this week. And I bet you are too, if you're, not connected in any way with an Aquarius. Okay, the tiger. What is the divine masculine energy that's playing out with the tiger right now? We got one came out. Oh, this is my favorite guy in the deck. This guy's great. I'm like, if I was a guy, I'd be like a male chauvinist pig. I know, it's not right? It's like, they're not meat. You guys aren't meat. But, you can still be eye candy. So Hermes, communication. Isn't that interesting? What is going on with air energy but communication, thoughts, truth, clarity? Ooh, but yeah, wands can be communication too. He's holding a wand. And he's holding like a bunch of rolled up scrolls. Yeah, this masculine energy associated with this tiger individual right now is literally, I feel like, delivering. It's like this awakening that's happening to you. And these scrolls, I feel like this is the way I can communicate to you through desire, Aries. This is you, Aries. You are desire. You are desire. So I have this wand, but yet I have these scrolls of communication, this information that needs to come into you. So I am taking on your energy. And it's like not a conscious level. It's not like, you know, you just bumped into each other one day and went, all right, let's do an ascension together. I'm going to take on your energy. You're going to take on mine. We're going to freak each other out for a little while. Like that. Like, it's one of those things where, you remember the universe, she's holding this yarn. You know, this yarn for, that was the wheel card. The, you know, soulmate stuff coming through. Kind of planned this ahead of time before we all came to Earth. This is like one of those soulmate contract things. This is what I'm doing for you. We knew we were going to do this, so here we go. Get ready. We are going on a little journey here, and it's going to freak us both out at different times in different ways. This is opening you up to deeper communication with the universe and spirit and your own intuition. Ooh, so Aquarius was interesting because the person they were dealing with uses their sixth sense, their intuition, very well, on a level beyond most, and they're not even aware that they do that, Aquarius's person. So take it as it resonates. It's a good video to watch, pretty interesting. And but they use it so well because part of the veil almost doesn't exist for them, but they don't know that because they've only lived like this. Like, they don't know anyone else's experience. They think everyone else is like this. So experiences from past life, it's there for them. They don't see the lifetimes. They just know it through intuition and their sixth sense. I got this person. I identify that personality. I know what to do. Like, they just, boom, they've got it. So I feel like this tiger is bringing more of that energy towards you, Aries. It's opening up, almost like providing more past life experience to you, to open up your intuition on a higher level, to open up that sixth sense on a much more accurate level. Like, oh, these are the scrolls I needed. Now I understand. That's what your deeper soul is saying. But you and I are just like, I don't understand what's going on with my head. I want to go back to sleep. Here you go. Okay, the divine feminine energy that this tiger is bringing in. The divine feminine energy. What is the divine feminine energy? I don't know today. When I say divine, I feel like I'm saying define. Define it. Define the divine feminine energy for me. There we go. What is it? What is it? Ooh, Demeter Nurture. Ooh, yeah, her head is lit up like a lot. Ooh, it's 11. Number 11. 1-1. There you go. It is spirit guided. Absolutely. Look at his nurture. Nurture yourself right now. Like, there is a lot of information coming in. See, now I feel like your air sign here. I know I can hear people in the background going, but what about my Taurus or my Virgo or my Capricorn? Or if they have, I mean, maybe they have this. Someone could have a lot of this too. Like, okay, I think I have Gemini in 3 aspects of my chart, which is even more than my Aries. So, you know, that could be your person's situation here too. So take it as it resonates. But I am getting a very strong message about fire and air signs doing this to each other right now. Well, Aries, this nurturer. Nurture yourself because you are taking on energies that you haven't had before. It's almost like, yeah, this is what it's like to be an Aquarius. This is what it's like to be a Gemini. This is what it's like to be a Libra. However that is playing out with this air sign. And you really do. This lizard is about self-nurturing. It's about, you know, no, I'm not going to that get together tonight. I need to pull away. I need to sit at home. I need to listen to some classical music and have a glass of wine and sit by the fire. Like, I just need to do that. And the 1-1, very spiritually guided. Like, this is like a destined energy that's coming through right now. Okay, Aries, you're divine masculine. Wow, that came out super fast. Holy cow. Shiva, the destroyer. This is awesome. Wow, congratulations. This is amazing. So the story of Shiva is great. Guy has a bad rap. He's awesome. I'm telling you, he's awesome. He understood the universe. So the basis of the universe, what the universe is initially made out of, and I have said it in, I think it was Cancer's reading. I'm not going to say how I know, but I know. I kind of experienced it. The universe is love, and that is all. You get out of this three-dimensional earth stuff, you will feel it, and you won't want to leave it. I can tell you that. That is all that the universe is. And I want to tell you, I think a big part of that comes down to the Shiva energy. Because Shiva destroyed everything except the love that he had for his partner. This is amazing, right? Like, because there was nothing else that mattered. So that masculine energy, like, I feel like it's destroying things within you that are not based on love. It's gonna hurt. That's gonna be some gunky shadow work, man. Yeah, look at this. And the way the card is sitting here, Shiva is looking right at the crow. I know you're taking this on, and yeah, I'm going to hit you with it. I'm going to hit you with this energy. Whatever's in there, you're taking it out. If it's not based on love, it's being destroyed. It's like this new level of awareness. Wow. It's a new level of awareness, and the foundation is love, and nothing else can grow except that. Jeez, these readings are something, man. Like, wow. That's amazing. All right. Okay, should I tell you? Should I tell you how I know that the universe is nothing but love? I do know, and it was a very profound experience. All right, should I tell you? I don't know. I teased Cancer. I didn't tell Cancer. I think I should save it for a special reading. Okay, what's the divine feminine energy here for Aries? What's the divine feminine energy for Aries? I have a suspicion it's linked to the... Ooh, 2 came out. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, wow. This is insane. We have... I think that's an H. Oh, this fancy calligraphy stuff. Is that Hera? Alliance, which makes so much sense because that's what's going on right now here between this Aries and this air energy. It isn't an alliance. And Persephone, inexperience. Yeah, you're going to feel that, like, if you were walking around like the Emperor, which is your card in the Tarot, Aries, you know, yeah, I've been walking around like the Emperor all my life because I'm Aries. I know what's going on. I know myself. I got it. You might be coming in and out of Emperor sometimes, and then other times be feeling like the Page of Swords or the Page of Wands. Like, I don't know what to do with my design. I don't know how to think this out. Right? Like, this is a very inexperienced, but the interesting card here, well, this is an alliance with spirit. It is not just an alliance between you and this person. It is almost a new soulmate journey. It seems to be kind of a theme that's coming out here so far in these readings. And it's a new soulmate journey alliance, but it is also being lined up like what I have here with this number 11 card too, is there's spirit guides working on either side of this too. This is not easy. This is good. Because this is like reminding me of one of those where I get mad at my spirit guides. I'm like frustrated at something or something feels blocked. I'm like, you know what? If you all think it's so easy, you come down here and live this 3D life. Stop telling me what to do. It's not easy. They know that. They know that. They know that, Cindy. So it's not easy. Alliance. So this is not just between you and this person. It goes much deeper than that. It goes much deeper than that. Ooh, that's interesting. So apparently it goes, there's, yeah, spiritual energy that is not here right now in the three-dimensional. It's not part of its journey and connection to your life at this time. Its journey and connection to you, and actually this person there as well, receiving this, is as guides, as energy shifters on a different plane. And they are experiencing this ascension with you. So, you know, they got your back on this. They know it's not easy. Interesting message. And the inexperience. What's interesting about this inexperience is there's yet so much to be learned, though. It's like it's just a whole new chapter. And it's the inexperience is actually beautiful. Take it on. Be, you know, you don't need to be the emperor all the time, Aries. You don't need to be the emperor all the time. Shiva's coming in to kick your ass. Like, Shiva's literally coming in. This is probably the only thing that can kick Aries' ass. But they kick your ass to bring love in. And you know Aries is all lovable. We're all tough side, but we're like soft and gooey inside. There you go. Okay. The tarot. Let's get to the tarot. I can't even shuffle it right now. I need a drink. Whew. Why it's so hard? It's like they made this straw too long and it gets shoved down into the bottom. I'm like, sucking it, like, you know, like, I haven't had a McDonald's milkshake in a while, but when I was a kid, you needed a frickin' spoon. You'd be like sucking on that thing and you were gonna like pop a brain cell. It's kind of what that feels like. Maybe I should just cut that straw. Yeah. Okay, so please tell us the story between here. What is going on? Give us some tarot cards between this. And we're getting one. Like I said, you just never know. Oh boy. I don't know. No. Okay, I gotta figure this out. I'm gonna show you the card and tell you what it is, and there's gotta be more to this. Yeah, okay. So, oh yeah, okay. It's starting to come in. The Three of Swords. There we go. Lucky Aries, you got the Three of Swords between the two of you here. Okay, let me see this. Typically in the tarot, the Three of Swords is, you know, a broken heart, disappointment, like on a big level, like broken heart. And it could be third party situation too. Oh, that's interesting. It's basically telling me this is the energy and the story of what you've been going through right now. That if I want more, I need to ask for more, so I can do that. So the person is standing here. They're harnessing, they have one feather, and yet now they also have this large bird of prey, this hawk, falcon, on their hand. So they are harnessing, they're starting to harness this energy, this information, but, you know, not quite pulling it in here. Not quite pulling it in. And I get this funny little thing with this. It reminds me of some kind of a hair dryer. And look at how almost like the paint on the heart is being blown. Like this air energy to me is almost, it's been overwhelming and it's causing heartbreak where maybe you haven't felt that before. As you're in this process of pulling in this information, this a new level in intuition towards yourself. And then, so you kind of stand, and then you just, you know, you need to just, you feel this, you feel like this. I feel like all this darkness. I feel like I just want to wear black. I feel like I just want to sit in a corner. I feel like I want to pull away from everyone. And then you know, come into an energy and you kind of stand up again. And I'm receiving that again from spirit, from the hawk. Okay, so yeah, the message I got with that is that, yeah, kind of what you're going through right now. Well, and okay, that's true too. This is, Spirit's like, did you forget about the Ten of Pentacles, Cindy? Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so that is good. But let's pull one more out. What happens after the Three of Swords for Aries? Oh, nice. Ace of Swords. You're going to get it. You're going to understand it all. All the downloads coming in. You're going to totally understand it. Look at all these little fetuses growing here. There's going to be new thoughts, new understandings, like that are going to grow beyond how they are, even when the informations and the eurekas and the understandings start to come in. So it has. It's just sort of confirmation that, yes, this is a tough process for you. And, okay, for those that are like, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. Am I being like... Well, it's kind of rude when you say, because someone did say in one of my videos, there's words coming out of your mouth and I don't understand anything. You know, if I was standing on the sidewalk with you, I would not take that shit. I would not take that. So I'm not taking it now. If you can't say anything nice, don't say it at all. Okay? Think about your words. I know, me too, Cindy. Yes, I always work on that. So, if you're having trouble understanding how this could apply to you, this tiger is a person. It definitely feels like a person, and you may have a romantic connection with them. You may not. You may be in the process of establishing a romantic connection. Actually, I'm going to say that I feel very strongly that you are not intimately connected to this person, at least yet. It doesn't feel like that. This is that may happen down the road. That's not what this reading is right now. This is about the energies right now for you, to kind of give you an idea what's going on, and some clarity and some hope and some guidance with what you might be feeling. So the majority of this reading is about how it's affecting you. So it is like an ascension. You are waking up to a new level of consciousness, really. It's a new level of consciousness, and observing things that serve you and don't serve you. Things you thought used to serve you. It's kind of that, you know, it's time to take some labels off. I'm not that person anymore. I'm this now. It's a lot of that energy. That's the best way to kind of describe it without it being too esoteric, because this is esoteric stuff. It's like out there. It's out there. It expands your mind to, you know, what being human is all about. And yeah, so there you go. So that's how you can apply it. Yeah, I was just getting like, is this my boss? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. It could be anyone, really. It's anyone. And I want to say that the only way to really identify them is that they have a lot of air in their chart. And they might be, at any given point, seeming kind of lusty towards you, and then it's gone. Because they're like trying to harness almost your energy, which is kind of weird for them. And you're going to feel weird too, because it's like you're kind of harvesting. Ooh, that's weird. You're kind of harvesting their energy. Hope you're not doing that, because that sounds a little parasitic. Okay, there we go. We better finish it at that, Aries. That was your reading for this week. That was pretty interesting. I think they're going to be very interesting all week. I'm looking forward to seeing what Gemini and Libra are, too. So until next time, guys, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.